The Altamaha-ha, also known as Alti, is a legendary creature said to inhabit the mouth of the Altamaha River in southeastern Georgia in McIntosh County. It's been the subject of local legends for quite some time. Reports from native tribes, such as the Muskogee, early French explorers and British colonists, have mentioned it. But, what kind of creature is it? Is it the North American version of the Loch Ness monster? Is it a misidentification of a real animal, either native or invasive? Or is it a hoax being played on the gullible? In this video, we will take a look at these questions and see if there are any answers. So, what have people who have encountered Alti say it looks like? Witnesses, which include some reputable people who know this marshy river well, have claimed the cryptid exhibits the qualities of many different creatures, such as eels or dolphins. However, most have described it as a giant sea serpent-type monster with a serpentine body, elongated neck and a humped back, with some saying the back or tail is covered with bony spikes. Most accounts, like those of Nessie, compare it to a dinosaur. The reported length has varied a lot, with some saying as short as 10 feet in length while others say it's at least 50 feet long. Most reports settle on about 20 feet or so. The Altamaha-ha is said to have a camouflage ability that allows it to take on a greenish tint to match the marshy area it inhabits. Some have mentioned that it is dark green-gray on top with a whitish-yellow underbelly, kind of like a frog. One of the most memorable sightings occurred in 1980. That summer, two men claimed to have seen Altamaha-ha stranded on a mud bank near Cathead Creek. The creature appeared to be caught on the bank and was thrashing around trying to free itself. The men said it was dark-colored, about 20 feet long and 4 feet wide. After a few minutes, the mysterious beast managed to work itself free and swim away quickly. So, what are possible explanations for Altamaha-ha beyond it being yet another undiscovered large cryptid species? One of the most common ones is that it's a real living fossil, the alligator gar. This massive and scary primitive-looking fish is native to the area. However, the population has steadily declined over the decades as this coastal area has been developed. An adult alligator gar can easily get up to 10 feet long, and some larger specimens have been in the 20-foot range. This would put them within the length often given for Alti. The mouthful of needle-like teeth and armor-like scales can surprise you if you aren't expecting it. When I was a kid, one of my uncles scared me good with a mounted head of one of these fish. Some researchers have considered the idea that Alti is actually a manatee. Perhaps the northernmost point of this aquatic mammal's natural habitat is the Altamaha River. Since they are kind of rare in the area, seeing one could confuse someone coming upon it unexpectedly. Another possibility is that it's a seal. Harbor and gray seals aren't native to the region, their habitat being further north along the Atlantic coast. However, they've been known to show up this far south for various reasons. Someone who sees a large animal that's unknown to them is the source for many cryptid sightings. Others have mentioned that the explanation could be large alligators. But, since these reptiles are native to the area, most people will recognize one if they see it around the marsh. Some think people let their imagination run away with them. For example, seeing a school of fish, clumps of seaweed or a floating log under unusual circumstances can cause people to see what they want to see. Of course, the Altamaha-ha legend is used to attract tourists to the Darien area. This has led to several tall tales and hoaxes over the years. One of the most recent and notable was in 2018 when some decomposing remains were found on a beach in the Wolf Island National Wildlife Refuge. There was speculation that it may be the body of an Altamaha-ha. However, a performance artist admitted that they had created the body out of a stuffed shark and papier-mâché. While the existence of Altamaha-ha as an actual undiscovered creature is rather doubtful in my opinion, visiting this off-the-beaten-path part of coastal southeastern Georgia is a lot of fun. I highly recommend Skipper's Fish Camp restaurant in Darien. They have really good seafood, often fresh off the boat. In addition to the food, it's on Cathead Creek where the 1980 sighting occurred. If you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of Altamaha-ha yourself. But, you'll probably only see the beautiful marshlands. What are your thoughts on the legendary Altamaha-ha? Let me know in the comments and check out our other videos about the paranormal in this area.